My dad cheated on my mom with her friend, and now they have 3 kids. At their anniversary dinner, he announced a family vacation. I refused, saying, I hate your wife. I'm 17. When I was 9, my dad left my mom for her best friend. Yeah, you heard that right. Her best friend. The woman who used to come over for wine nights and complained about her own marriage. Turns out she wasn't just complaining. They got married 6 months after the divorce and had 3 kids together in rapid succession. My dad fought for weekend custody, and honestly, at first I thought maybe he actually wanted to spend time with me. I was wrong. Every weekend was the same. He'd pick me up Friday night, and by Saturday morning I was just another kid in his new family. Breakfast with all of us. Family movie nights. Sunday park trips with the whole crew. He never wanted time with just me. It was always about making me fit into his new perfect family. The worst part? He kept pushing me to call his wife mom. He'd correct me in front of everyone. That's your mom too now. No, she's not. She's the woman who destroyed my actual mom. He even went for full custody 3 times. 3 times. Each time claiming my mom was unfit because she was bitter and turning me against him. The judge never agreed. But here's what I never told anyone, not even my mom. His wife was awful to me when he wasn't looking. She'd smile and play the perfect stepmom role when he was around. But the second he left the room, her whole face would change. One time when I was 12, she cornered me in the hallway and said, you know you're the only thing standing between your father and true happiness, right? If you really loved him, you'd just stay with your mom full time. I was 12 years old, and this grown woman was telling me I was ruining her life. After that, I started finding excuses not to go. Homework, friends' birthday parties, anything. When I turned 14, I finally told my dad I didn't want to come anymore. He tried to fight it, even attempted to get full custody again when my mom started dating my stepdad. But I told the court I didn't want to go. They listened. For 3 years, I barely saw him. He'd text sometimes, call on my birthday. But mostly, I think he was relieved. His perfect little family didn't need the bitter reminder of his first marriage anymore. Then 5 days ago, my phone rang. It was my dad. He said it was important that I come to dinner. When I said no, he called my mom and threatened to take her back to court for parental alienation if she didn't make me go. So I went. It was at this fancy Italian restaurant. Both sets of grandparents were there. His 3 kids were dressed up like it was a holiday card photo shoot. And there I was in jeans and a hoodie, feeling like a ghost at my own family's funeral. Halfway through dinner, my dad stood up with a champagne glass and made a big announcement. He'd booked a 2-week vacation to Costa Rica. All-inclusive resort, zip-lining, beaches, the whole thing. He pulled out 6 tickets from his jacket pocket like a magician revealing the final trick. Then he looked directly at me with this hopeful, almost desperate smile and said, one of these tickets is for you, son. I want you there. I want us to be a real family. Everyone at the table turned to look at me, waiting. I felt my chest tighten. I looked at his wife, sitting there with this fake smile, pretending she wanted me there. I thought about all those weekends, all those times she made me feel like an intruder, all the years he chose her comfort over my existence. Thanks, but I'm not going, I said. The smile dropped from his face. What? I'm not going. His jaw clenched. Okay, I've had enough of this. Why don't you want to go? Because why? Just because. Because why? His voice was getting louder. People at other tables were starting to look. He asked me 5 more times. Each time I just said, because, or stayed silent. I could see his wife's smug face, like she knew this would happen, like she'd won. So the 6th time he asked, I finally snapped, because I hate your wife. The entire table went silent. You could hear forks hitting plates, 2 tables over. His wife's face turned bright red. His mother gasped and put her hand over her mouth. His father just stared down at his plate. The 3 kids looked confused. And my dad? He just stared at me like I'd reached across the table and punched him in the face. How? How dare you? His wife stammered. After everything we've tried to do for you. Tried to do for me? I stood up. You told me I was ruining his happiness when I was 12. You wanted me gone. Well, guess what? You got your wish. I walked out, left my mom's car keys with the valet, and called my stepdad to pick me up. Now his wife is blowing up my mom's phone, calling me a spoiled brat, saying I ruined their anniversary, that I'm tearing their family apart. But here's the thing. I didn't tear anything apart. They did that 8 years ago when they decided their affair was more important than the family they already had.